Hi, I'm Samantha. This is the channel Trying to Get By, and it's the run up. It's December. It's the run up to, that time of year, the Christmas word. And I've been buying some bits and bobs in the run up that I know that we're going to need for Christmas. But with all the oleo hauls I do and all the prep I do, I'm running out of freezer space. Have a look inside. We are a bit busy in here. We've also got this oleo pickup that I have just done, which some of that's going to go in the freezer. Want to join me on a freezer tidy up? Come on then.
Right, so we've got so much stuff in here, I honestly don't know where to start. So yes, I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. That's where I'm going to start. I'll show you some of the things we've got in here. So this tray, I'm going to be very careful sliding this out, is Chris's walnut bread that I have just recently made and frozen. So this is going to get bagged up as part of this process. I've got some date puree. I've got some hummus. Testing out hummus. If you saw a bread and butter thing video, you will have seen that I had something like 6 jars of hummus. I've used most of them. This is now out of date. So I thought I'd throw it in the freezer, see how it comes out. I've also got in here somewhere lurking at the back, I'll show you in a minute, some coleslaw from a 2 months ago, some fruit that needs to be turned into jam, some pasta sauces. This is really cool. Come and have a look at this. So if you have pasta sauce, this is pesto. What I do is I pour my first portion into the tub, let it freeze, put some baking parchment over the top, or you could even put a piece of paper, just something there to prevent it from sticking. Then put in a layer of cling film, spread your cling film out, pour in your next thing you want to freeze, and just pack that up. And then you can now get in and out the portions that you want. I'm going to press the button on the freezer now because it's beeping. Stopped. Okay, right. You're not going to want to watch me clear everything out of here. So what I'm going to do is, by the magic of videoing, I'm going to take everything out and you can see the empty freezer. Well, we've got quite a bit of stuff. We've got stuff I didn't know we had and stuff that I can't find. I'm sure I had parsnips that I prepared for Christmas. I blanched some parsnips. I'm sure I did. I put them on a tray, put them in a bag. For the life of me, I don't know where they've gone. I'm hoping maybe as we root through everything, they'll suddenly appear, but we shall see. So first of all, we're going to start with this. This is the bottom container. This is currently my Christmas container. So I have got some sprouts that I've got, some carrot batons that we're going to use, this isn't chicken, some more sprouts, and I found some pigs. Not pigs in blankets, so they call them pups in blankets, which I'm not sure whether that sounds worse or not. And some mixed veg. So that's just all going to stay in there. That's going to be continuing my Christmas theme, which I thought my parsnips would be in, but clearly they're not. So I'm just going to put this one back first, down at the bottom. There we go. Right, next section. Where to start? I'm just going to move these bagged things out of the way. For now, I appear to have 2 bags of stock going. If you don't do this, do this. Not 2 bags of it though. You need to have all your leftover bits of vegetables that you're not going to use. What have I got in here? I've got some tops and bottoms and skins of onions, some bits of broccoli. I've pretty much got the same in here, but for some reason, 2 bags worth. So we'll use that one. And no, we're not going to throw this bag away. We will wash it and reuse it. It's only had bits of vegetables in. It is perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments below, are you a freezer bag washing person or not? Yes, if we were meat eaters and we'd had meat in it, no, I wouldn't use it again. But it's only vegetables and they will be washed thoroughly. So this is just going to go in the door because that's where I normally keep it. And that bag can just go over there for now. This is celery. So that can go with these vegetables and bits over here. Right, the next drawer that we generally have is what I call a Chris drawer. That drawer has all of Chris's things in it. So we're going to root out all of those. So we'll start with, these are oat pancakes that he has. We have got some pumpkin bread that he has. We have got some banana bread that I've made recently. We have got our walnut loaf that just needs to go in a bag. In fact, how lazy am I? I'm just going to transfer it from that bag, from here to this bag. I always freeze things on a tray first, because if you tend to stick it in a bag straight away, it all kind of lumps and bumps together and you can't pull it apart. So let's see if we can squeeze this walnut bread in here. There we go. Now what would be nice is some kind of vacuum sealer, but if you haven't got one, you haven't got one. But fortunately, this stuff gets used up pretty quickly, so we can pop that tray out of the way. So Chris's shelf is normally this one. So we're going to go in with his walnut, his banana, the pumpkin, and his oat ones there. Right, that's all his stuff. The next shelf I think we're going to go for is this big shelf, because this is going to have a lot of the pre-prepared stuff like this in there. So we've got mince, you can stack up, nuggets, bread and butter thing nuggets, but from a friend, so she gave them to me. She didn't fancy them, so they're all going to go in there. Then we'll have our chicken, our crunchy chicken, our shawarma kebab. If you've not had this, it is amazing. It is better than meat, I will say that. It was done, I've probably mentioned this before if you've heard me. It was, a taste test was done on the television, where they gave people this in a kebab and they also gave them real kebab meat, and every single person who tasted this preferred the shawarma meat instead, which I think is amazing. So we're going to stack those in there. What else have we got? Some corn pieces. We're going to stack all these burgery style things. And then this mystery bag here, bread and butter thing, is just plant-based Italian sausage crumbles. So we're going to pop those in there. They're quite nice. Right, I can actually see what's in here now, which is pretty decent. So you can see a little bit more organised there. Right, next bit. Ice lollies left over from the summer. They can just go in the drawer. Out of the way. Freezer is telling me off again. There we go. Right, I think this next drawer, which is quite a big one, I'm going to put in potato and vegetable products as best I can. So all this potato was from a bread and butter thing. It was in a vacuum pack. So I just took it all out, blanched it for about a minute in boiling water, drained it, plunged it into freezing cold water in the sink, and then just laid it again. Lay it out on a tray so nothing sticks together. So I think actually, parsnips! Got muddled up with the potato, because yeah, they are similar colour. Right, let's get those in the Christmas drawer. See, I knew I wasn't going loopy. Sometimes that perimenopause brain makes me think I'm going slightly loopy. If you are perimenopausal or menopausal or have been through it, give me a thumbs up if you know exactly what I am talking about. Right, potatoes can go in that big drawer. Potato waffles, again, bread and butter thing, can go in there as well. What else have we got that can go in there? Now this bit of pita breads, and I think these are pizza bases or sometimes use them as flatbreads, can go in the big freezer that we've got in the other room. So what have we got here? We have got a bit of broccoli, some celery. This is pineapple. If I've got pineapple, I always just throw it in the freezer because I don't tend to eat it that quick. And if we can get pineapple on oleo or anywhere like that, it's quite nice if you make pineapple rice. So I'm going to put that in the door because that's a fruit. Veggies can go in the back of there. We've got a root vegetable mash. Now, if you've not seen my soups, think about it. Soup of vegetables blended is just a puree. This is a puree already. So just put this in a pan and add some vegetable stock to it, or some cream to it, or some milk to it, and you've got a quick and easy soup. I have actually done this in one of my soup videos. Have a look. Yeah, that can go in there. Right. Chickpeas, great frozen. They can just go in the door as well. Flavourings that I like with chickpeas. This is some turmeric, fresh turmeric. It does look, do you not think it looks like a Bush Tucker trial from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? It's one of the witchetty grubs. Ugh, I can't stand that programme. Sorry. Free the bugs. Bugs have rights too. So that can go in with my pineapple, because that normally goes in with my rice. What else have we got? We have got a little bit of desserty stuff there. We have got some cornbread to go with some chilli there. So this is where we get to the random bits. Okay, what can go where? Right, let's organise the package stuff. Now, I mentioned this before. This is coleslaw. I got this big tub that I've just used for something else. This big tub, it's huge. Look, it's nearly as big as my hand, full of coleslaw, but I got it with a really short date. So I used up loads of it. Then I was told by somebody you can freeze it. So this is my experimental coleslaw freezing. I'm going to leave it another week or so, and then we're going to test it out and see how it does. The rest of the coleslaw, I washed in the sink in a big bowl with just cold water, rinsed it multiple times until I've just got some shredded vegetables here, which can go in a stir fry. So I'm going to put that in the vegetable drawer, along with a stir fry pouch as well. These are fine frozen. I don't worry about them getting a little bit freezered, because if I'm using them in a stir fry, I'm normally adding a load of stuff to them anyway, so it's absolutely fine. So that can go in that vegetable drawer as well. Right, I think I might put the coleslaw in there just to keep it out of the way. Right, next. The shelf of packets or tubs. This is home stuff. So we've got stock, soup, that's a rice dish, spicy tofu, more stock, chickpea tomato dish. They can all go on that top shelf. So we'll put the chickpea tomatoes together. We'll put the stock at the back, because we know we've got it and where it is. Some of that will be used at Christmas to make gravy. There we go. We can then go in with some more dishes. Wait a minute. Before we put those dishes in, we need to put my many tubs of pasta sauce, like I just showed you earlier on, which I have decanted out. There's probably like 10 portions there. So we might need to use some of this up. So we'll pop that in near to the back, because we know we've got loads of it. Oh, just fits. Just about. And then we can pop that at the side so we can still see it. We'll pop the cornbread in the gap. We'll put the pizza, which I'm actually having tomorrow, just on top for now, because we're eating that. This vegetable selection we'll put with the veggies. Date puree I will put in the door. The hummus can just go in with the frozen ice lollies, as well as the raspberry ice cream and the Little Moons. That's that. Oh, always have some freezer packs in there just to make sure they can get tucked in the door with a couple of other bits. There we go. All we've got left now is some fruit and a bit more fruit. Is there enough there to make a small batch of jam? Yeah, let's make a small batch of jam. We can leave that out, defrost it, make some jam. That'll taste amazing. So have a look at the freezer. That is a million times better than what it was. I am impressed. I am happy with that. Does that look a lot better? I hope you enjoyed this video. It is good sometimes just to have a bit of a clear out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Wait, stop! Don't go! Come back, come back. Are you back? Okay. I completely forgot what I showed you at the very, very beginning, which was my oleo stuff, which I popped in the fridge just out of the way while I was sorting out some other stuff, and we need to find a place for that. So let's just quickly look what we've got. So we had some mixed vegetable medley. Again, we can stick that in that veg drawer because that veg drawer is quite high. So we're going to put that in there. A couple of packs of onions. I'm just going to chuck those in there. Right, that's fine. The reason I'm putting those in there for now is because in about a week or so's time, I'm going to be doing a big batch cooking session where, that's now the fridge barking at me. Something's barking at me. Let me shut the door. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to do a big batch cooking session. So where I make about 4 different dishes, cook them, prep them, pack them into freezer containers and put them in the big freezer so that Chris can take them to when he goes out on a Monday night, because he can just chuck them in the microwave. Or if we're having a lazy night and we just can't be bothered cooking, I can literally just get something out and pop it in the microwave to cook for our tea. So look out for that video. It'll be coming in a few weeks' time. I have done one before, so if you've not seen that one, go and have a look at that one. In fact, I'll put a link to it over there. And if you're wondering about the bread and butter thing that I keep mentioning, I'll put one over there. I will see you next time now.